Okay, so this is our first Focus on Your Biz uh, interview, and it's called a Focus Spotlight. And today we are going to be interviewing Kylie Wallace. So I'm Mike Devitt, and I've got a company called webdesignpro.co. And the reason that we've got this interview is that we've got a Focus on Your Business Zoom meeting that we have on Monday nights at 10 p.m. UK time. And the Focus on Your Business Facebook group has really spawned from Devitt. And Devitt brought us all together in the first place. So Stephanie Hudson then put together the Focus on Your Business Facebook page. And so anybody watching this will be a member of the Focus on Your Business group. And as I said, our first interviewee has travelled a huge distance today to be with us, all the way from Australia. And I'm going to be asking her a number of questions. And so, Kylie, if you'd like to introduce yourself and your business.
Thanks, Mike. I have travelled all the way from north of Sydney, Australia. So I believe that's like many thousands of kilometres, and all thanks to the internet. How amazing and wonderful is our friend the internet? My business is called Online Marketing Machine, and we help people who are new business owners or new entrepreneurs to set up their digital homes on the internet and teach them how to get going.
Fantastic. Thank you. So I've got a number of questions. Here we go. Are you ready?
I am as ready as I'll ever be.
It's like one of them quiz shows.
Oh, where's my buzzer?
Yeah. So hopefully we're gonna mix in some business questions and some fun questions in here. So here we go. So what would you say was the strength in your business?
I'm very curious about things, and I like to see how stuff works, and I like to solve problems to help people. Mm-hmm. So I think that's the basis of a strength in my business. I use that to understand what it's like to start a business in the late 2010s. It's pretty complicated, and if it's complicated for me, and I love technology, I think I pity people who don't really have such a rabid interest in technology as me. So I try to solve that problem for other businesses so they can make the most of their business on the internet and using computers without having to study all that stuff for years.
Mm. So what do you call a victory? How do you define a victory?
Well, it's pretty. I was thinking about this, how to frame a victory, but really for me, it's how if I figure out how to build all the things and then connect them together automatically, that's a victory for me.
Okay. So I'm a Hollywood executive, and you've got to come and pitch your business to me, and you've got 40 seconds, and it's like going to be like a movie. You got 40 seconds. Pitch your business to me. Go. No pressure.
No pressure. Okay. Well, my business makes it easy for new entrepreneurs to set up their home on the internet, their digital home, and we set them up for success and teach them how to get going, and then use all of the tools on the internet like social media and Google and all that kind of stuff, and just get it working for them. And my movie is going to be really boring because I have to wait 40 seconds.
Brilliant. So, having got all of that, tell me about an area of your business that you'd like to understand more. Things that could really help you.
Analytics.
Someone else.
Definitely analytics. I think that's definitely a hangover from my science background. I'm just a science nerd really, and yeah, I want to understand analytics better so that I can use analytics to help other people.
Mm. So
Because
you do,
I hate to do something and have a bunch of effort thrown at some job and nothing comes of it,
yeah.
because either somebody's not monitoring it, or they haven't got anything in place to understand whether anyone's even going there.
Yeah, I suppose that's the you have your baseline measurement before you start, don't you? And you say, this is where we started, and there's your Google Analytics report, and here's where we are now. So it's kind of like showing them where the traffic's coming from, and being able to go in there very quickly and see the effect of the marketing.
Yeah, that's right. And using other tools like to lock into Google Analytics as well. Like one thing I really like is called Keyword Hero, and you can set it up to tell you all of the not set keywords that are they took away ages ago. Yeah.
Yes.
So you can actually see what people are searching for by using Keyword Hero.
Is that a paid service, or is that
it's free and paid?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant. And so
yeah,
you just connect those two together, and it puts the not set keywords straight into the so you can see exactly what the keywords are.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah,
most of them.
Because at the moment, like if you're just using Google Analytics, you'll probably see maybe 97% of the keywords are not set, or not delivered, or whatever. Like a vast majority. But when you implement Keyword Hero, you get most of those back.
Right, that's really interesting. Really interesting.
Yeah, it's really good.
So there's all the businessy type questions over with. Now we're going to run through all the fun stuff. Here we go. So if you were a movie villain, who would you like to be and why?
I would like to be the Black Knight from Holy Grail.
Okay.
Because he's got really high expectations. You know, when he says, "None shall pass," and then he's got a really great attitude when he gets his limbs cut off. "'Tis but a scratch." "'Tis but a scratch." Never gives up.
That's going back a long way. When was Holy Grail made? Mid-70s.
Yeah. 70s.
Yeah. Fantastic. Do you have a favourite book?
I do. I have, my favourite book is Lord of the Rings. Yeah, all of them.
Okay.
I take them to mean one book. So it's like this giant, amazing fantasy story. I really like to get lost in that kind of stuff.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah. Have you ever read it?
I have, and I would say it would be in my top 3.
Yeah. Do you remember those pages and pages and pages of trees?
Yeah.
Walking
trees. Yeah, I think I love the first book I like the Fellowship. I just love the journey that they're going on when they get to the pub and they meet Strider, and just that whole, there's such a load of mystery around it. And when a lot of people will have seen the films but not necessarily read the books, and you've just got to read the books.
You do.
And
incidentally, Gandalf says none shall pass as well. He's just like the Black Knight.
Yeah, he does. So there's some synergy there with your movie villain.
It is.
Yes. So you've got protagonist and antagonist. Okay. So what music do you like to listen to while you're working? And do you have a playlist that you could share?
I do. I've got a playlist that I like. It's got 99 songs on it. I don't know why it's 99 songs. I just filled it up with songs, and then I stopped filling it up with songs. Okay. But they're most of them are like 90s music or older. I kind of got to the 90s and kind of stuck there. So kind of rocky and grungy and
so Nirvana-esque or
yes.
Oh my God.
So Soundgarden. Yeah, all kinds of things like that.
So is that a playlist that you'll have while you're working, or is that a playlist that you would listen to if you were just sort of, just wanting to relax or whatever?
I listen to it everywhere.
Mm,
That's what I don't. It's just my go-to playlist. So
okay.
when I want to try to focus a bit more, I tune into brain.fm. It's really good for um, setting yourself a length of time. It's a bit like you can set it like a Pomodoro timer. It's kind of, you can say, okay, I want to have focus music for 2 hours or an hour or something, and you just get there, and I don't know what it does. It gets in your brain waves, and if you're
Oh,
just like
wow.
bing.
Oh, no, I've not done that before. I'll have a look at that.
Yeah,
Brain.fm.
yeah, brain.fm. It's cool. And another good one I find for working is Sigur Rós.
Oh,
The
yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yes, because
the
they've got
band
that.
of the unpronounceable song names.
Yes, they have. And then you can also on Spotify, you can get music for concentration. There's a playlist
Yes.
on there for to help you concentrate on your work. And I've found that quite useful.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, you're in a cocktail bar. What are you ordering?
It's a tough one. It's a toss-up between a margarita, pina colada, or mojito. Definitely.
I think pina colada is my favorite. I think I'd have to go for that.
They're so lovely. I
They
mean,
are.
who can go wrong with coconut?
No, but you've got to get it right though, because you can have pina colada somewhere and they don't quite make it right, and then you go, oh no. And when it's done properly, it's got to have the pineapple in the top and the dodgy umbrellas.
Oh yes, must have dodgy umbrella. Yeah.
Okay, couple of back to business things then. What's the web address of your business? What's your website?
My new business is at om.business, OWM.business, because it's called Online Marketing Machine. So it's
Okay.
OWM.
OWM dot
Yep.
business.
Dot
Okay.
business.
Yeah.
It's
For those
using
that
one of
want
the
to go and
new
have a look.
TLDs.
That's
Oh,
it.
very fancy.
Oh
Yes.
yes. Yeah, very
Very
good.
fancy.
Yeah, why
Don't just
not?
forget all about .com these days. I think you've got heaps of choice between, I don't know, 450 other top level domains that you can use. So
And I think people get a little bit caught up with I've got to have .com. You
yes,
don't.
or no, not at all. Not
No,
these days.
no. Okay, and do you have like a tagline or a strap line for your business that that you use?
Yeah, yeah. The digital home for new entrepreneurs.
Digital home for new entrepreneurs. Okay,
Yes.
I like that. So if you could get anybody to play you in a movie about your business, who would that be?
Is this the really boring movie that we were talking about
No, no,
before?
no. Well, this is not. It's not going to be Gandalf, and it's not going to be the knight from the Holy Grail.
No, no. I think I'd like to have Uma Thurman be in
Uma.
my movie.
Okay.
Yes, but she has to she's got to be like the bride in Kill Bill.
So
Definitely.
this is a very sort of strong Uma.
Very strong Uma.
Very strong Uma. Okay,
Yes.
I like that. And so what was the okay? So I've got a couple of questions here. So who or what inspires you in your work?
Uh, I really get inspired by just the human resilience. People who have the ability to cope with stuff that life throws at them and then just jog on.
Hmm.
So that helps me to keep going.
So nobody in particular. Just if you see somebody that's like really come back from adversity, or
Yeah, yeah. Look, I'm involved in a group, like a group here at home in the town that I used to live in up the road,
Mhm.
and it's full of women who have seen the worst of adversity and are still kicking on. So
Yeah,
they really inspire me to do the same.
fantastic. So if you're 18 again, What advice would you give your younger self? It's only a couple of years for you, by the way.
It's not very long ago, really. No. My advice would be finish school and then go straight to university.
Go and do uni.
And finish school, yeah.
And finish school. Okay.
Yeah, finish school first and then try to go to university.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I wasted a whole bunch of time not doing that straight away.
Yeah, but that's hard when you're 18, isn't it? Because you've got so many things on your mind and it's hard to make decisions. We put a lot of pressure on 18-year-olds to map out their lives, and it's, you know, a lot of people don't actually make the right decisions until maybe even into their 30s, into their 40s before they make just, you know, the right decisions. But what's right for you at 18 and what's right for you at 30 is a completely different ball game anyway. So
Well, that's true. And when I was 18, I didn't even think I'd be alive when I was 30. So
really, right,
yeah. 30 was so old.
Oh, yeah, that's old. Yes. Okay, so what would your autobiography be called?
Oh, work in progress. The life and times of an experienced procrastinator.
Oh, procrastination. Yes.
Yes. So that's probably for the last few years.
Yeah.
I'd characterize them like that. But before that, I'd probably call it a series of unfortunate events. But hey, that's already a book title, so I don't know whether that would work or not.
I suppose when the thing with the series of unfortunate events, you could turn that round into you could turn it into a positive and say a series of silver linings.
That's true.
You could.
It's a nice way of putting it.
Here's my last question. You can trade places with anyone in the world for one day. Who would it be and why?
Oh, I'd love to trade places with Sir David Attenborough.
Oh, wow.
I just love to be able to sit inside his brain.
Yeah.
And remember all of that cool stuff that he's done in his life.
Yes.
Because he's like 92 years old or something by now, and he's seen places in the world early in his career that are nothing like what they're like now. And you know, I just think he's done a lot of amazing things to help people understand the state of the world. And so if I could just grab some of that stuff and then maybe take it and do something with it. If I could do something with it, I don't know whether I could do anything with it. He's done a pretty good job, but hey,
he has. And the main thing he's done is he's opened up everybody's eyes to, I mean, him and obviously the production crews for wherever he's worked for has opened up everybody's eyes to this amazing world that we live in, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, fabulous. Right. Well, I would like to say thank you for your interview. So I don't know how long we've been going, but it's not been that long. I think we've done really
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
20 minutes max.
Is it? Yeah, we've done pretty well. So I'm going to stop our recording and then we're going to put that on our Focus on Your Business group, 2 seconds. So thank you, Kylie, for the interview.
Thanks, Mike, for the interview.
No problem.